Hey everybody, welcome back to BetMeADate. I'm Dr. Aviva Gaskill. I'm a clinical psychologist, and today I'm going to be talking about video games, porn, and sex distortion. Check us out and subscribe and ring the bell for new videos every Sunday and Thursday evening at 6 p.m. So I'm Dr. Aviva Gaskill. I've helped dozens of patients overcome dating challenges, and I've helped a lot of patients deal with gaming and gaming addiction and how that affects their relationship. Okay, so shout out to Dan Savage. He seems to talk about this issue a fair amount. The issue about porn and sex distortion. So in terms of video games, porn, and sex distortion, the thing is that they can almost make like this distortion that we have in our heads, right? When we watch porn too much, it can actually make real sex seem boring. I would also say that porn and video games can make partners and potential partners actually appear unattractive or less attractive, right? Like video games are this, and porn, right? Like they're this perfect version of another person. They're airbrushed, they're made up, all this stuff, right? And the reality is real people, real bodies don't necessarily look like that. There's this idea of present hedonism, which is confusing game or porn with pleasure, with real pleasure. When the reality is, like, again, they're this distorted view. They're you looking at life through a very distorted lens. Another thing that comes up is that gaming and porn in particular, can make us constantly look for novelty in sex and novelty in relationships, but that's not how real life sex works. Real life sex can get boring, right? That's why there's all these sex therapists talking about how do you spice things up in the bedroom, right? All of this stuff. And it's very confusing and very tricky for our little human brains to figure out. We can also start to see either ourselves or our partners as sexually inadequate when we watch too much porn or spend too much time gaming. Again, it really just distorts our views. A lot of people, particularly people who are not coupled or people who are very unhappily coupled, will use games and use porn, and yet they still feel lonely at the end of the day. That's hugely problematic. And the last thing that I just want to add here is that porn and gaming addiction are both on the rise. So it's something that we still really have to be mindful of, look out for in ourselves and the people that we care about, because the reality is life's too short to not have good, fulfilling relationships and good, fulfilling sex. Thanks so much for watching. We'd love to hear from you. Check us out on betmeadate.com. And don't forget to comment below, subscribe, ring the bell. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear what you have to say.